Good morning, and it is Libra Light. Welcome back to the channel, and we're here going to do the shuffle. I love to shuffle in the morning for you, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Libra Light. This is Libra Light 2025, and we are starting a new day. It feels rebirthy. I also want you to remember to stay motivated this week on anything that you have to get done. Practical matters will be informative. I checked your astrology. Good communication skills between Libras and air signs. I don't know about your other people, but we're going to begin. And this video is titled, What steps did you take in the recent past? What did you do in the recent past? And then new love will be time stamped in between. So you actually have two readings in one, and we will be creating a pile. So it's fun. I'm not reading normal today. I'm going to be reading fun, and we're going to try to just do a different style today, I guess. I felt like doing something new for you. So let's see what you did change. I have Rider-Waite. I did block off new cards. You have the Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Empress, and the King of Cups. Okay, that's a lot. Hold on. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of choices that you're going to have to deal with, like you're going to have to look at for face value. It looks like the Empress has the choice. She's very like, she's mother in a deck. She's super mothering. And you also have a lot of other things here that we got to look at. Way bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. And I don't know why I'm still getting Cancer energy. To me, that's peculiar because I've seen some readers already leave that. And I've seen intuitives not have the Three of Cups anymore. So I could just be talking to my collective, or you guys tend to resonate with these private reads. Okay, I call them more private too because I got raptor nails as well from yesterday. I felt like a raptor. And we have the Empress here with the Seven of Cups. Sorry for the nerdiness too. So those look like your choices. Seven of Cups and the Empress can be abundance because she's very creative. She is mother, okay, in all of the tarot. Taurus and Libras. Taurus and Libras, with the emphasis sounding like tarots. But we have the Empress card. She could be a hybrid today, if you want to look at it that way. When you look at Pisces now, with Taurus and Libra, much stronger because you have the information here from the North Node. There could be something here about evolution. She's very evolutionary, all-knowing. Remember, she's the one that knows what's going on around her. She's in full, I don't want to say control, but maybe she's more aware than other weeks or other days. And then you do have choices here. We will discuss this because I'm going to break it down, the Seven of Cups. Trying to understand that. And it's the first video of the day, so trying to understand that Seven of Cups. King of Cups, also what you improved in the recent past is maturity and emotions. Sometimes, and they draw it in Rider-Waite with crashing of waves, right? Let me see if I can put the light way on him. There you go. Gorgeous. Okay, and focus is working. King of Cups is Scorpio, so that's the only water element next to nostalgia. I do think someone still misses you today. I don't get that they want to reach out. I'm going to be honest with all of you in the collective. I think they repeatedly think of you. Okay, and then when they go to think of actions, they know it involves the truth. All right, so they know that they're going to have to come to you with this ultimate truth. It is not a baby truth. It's a big part of their feelings. So we'll quadrant that out too, okay? Looks like you got in touch with your own feelings. The Ace of Swords is enlightenment, and you could have reached a breakthrough. So recent past. Also, recent past covers up to 3 days ago, right? And then it also talks about up to a month ago. What did you realize there that helped you figure out the situation, which is more suitable? Now you have more facts, more things that can help you throughout your day. Okay, sometimes what we can do is receive the Ace of Swords as a breakthrough aha moment. That's how a lot of this comes in, is it's like, oh my gosh, I just had to wait a little bit for the Ace of Swords to come in. So there's breakthrough moments here, okay? Let's see where else we can go. You changed many things with creativity, being the homemaker of your own home. Libra, if you live in an apartment too, maybe you have nicer things. I do see someone here who has kind of had a bigger glow up than usual. Bigger than usual, okay? So let's see that. Empress for the Libra, please. Thank you. Ten of Cups wants to come out, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're getting a little bit of like double cards today. I'm getting the 222 type of thing. If you're seeing 222, write it down. Also write down what you're feeling in that moment, because you tend to see angel numbers across your path when something is trying to make you aware to it. So just write down the times that you felt it and what were you feeling in that moment. Nine of Pentacles and 10 of Cups is like, I was going to say true glory. It's pretty big. Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress card. Whenever you see Nine of Pentacles, she's just about to live in a lot of the splendor, which is creativity, mothering, and nurturing, the Empress card. The reason why we were given it, I've done research on why Libras, not only are we Venus with Taurus, but our best suited self is in this card, along with Justice. That's why we have two. A lot of signs have also two major arcanas. So those are ours. Share with me too in the comments today for Monday, because we're breaking in the energy right now. Share with me why you feel we have that card genuinely. Okay, because she's kind of queenly, kingly at the same time. She has both masculine and feminine portions. So does, he can get in a mood too where he taps into divine feminine energy. So neither of them can escape their divine and feminine parts, right? They feel what they feel, and we never take it away from them. With the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, I told you you'd have a practical week. This is the kind of card that would come out for that. There's things to take care of. There's loose ends that still need tying. Here, you tend to be less emotional. You tend to work on the things with matter. That's what I like about Libras, is because logic leads when we actually think very hard for ourselves. Okay, so that Nine of Pentacles could be work pursuits. Some of you working harder than usual, but you get to have a little break here and there. Remember to be very kind to yourself this week, because you could be picking up, again, you have other outside emotions. We have not an aggressive moon coming up, but I would say it's more about realizations on a very, very deep level. The full moon in Capricorn coming up. Okay, so you could be picking up on that nostalgic person. The challenge would be the Six of Cups, and I'd go ahead and say you're about a couple feet away from the 10 of Cups here. So let's see what that is. You're working on abundance. What's the conclusion of all the last Five of Wands? There could be, that's a drama card. Five of Wands also talks about conflict, bearing competition, like there's competitors. This seems to be something that you fight through, okay? The Empress is not the Empress for no reason. She definitely works hard. I also think that maybe it's like your intuition too, which people second guess about you, or you're finding out that, or maybe they found out too with the Five of Wands is the little joke. I want to clarify the Five of Wands. I'm not really sure what kind of corner that's coming from. Sideways, Five of Cups is how I received it. So it's also Scorpio, not devoid of the other water signs. This is interesting because a 5 clarifies a 5, although they're different elements. We have a Wands and we have a Cups card. This tells me when it crosses it that they're regretful for fighting with you, okay? Because you have crossing energy right here. When it crosses, it goes straight through the card, either to help or hurt it. I don't know yet if that's sincere, okay? Because it all depends on actions. You cannot assume just because someone is in regret that they're going to tell you about it with the Five of Cups. We do know, give me an identity card for Five of Cups, please. Three of Pentacles, maybe they were a part of your workspace, or this person felt like they could collaborate with you in the past. I don't know about now. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing here. The Three of Pentacles is Capricorn, so this could have been someone that you met at work for some of you, okay? Because it is definitely talking about the office. This would definitely be people that you see very often. You know, it's not like they don't know you. And the Three of Pentacles can be regret for something that happened there. The split is the Ace of Pentacles, also in my pre-shuffle. Then you have the Knight of Swords. So that's Aquarius. King of Wands peaked too. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I think you're gonna see readings today where this is the explanatory card. So this is about boredom. Why is someone bored not to say something? or to act for you. Because it seems here there's a lot of, they feel missed opportunities, and they have the Five of Cups too. What is that with a different deck? I need another clarifier because that's coming down. I need another clarifier. Let's check it out. What is the Four of Cups? Detail to me. Okay, so they could be Sagittarius. I have a Sagittarius card. It's Temperance right off the bat. They might want to make nice with you. Clean it up is what I heard here. Make nice also. Does that make sense to you? Because this would actually be an apology in that case. This is someone who wants to make temperance, balance it out. They hope you have the patience. Some of them see that you're working on something a little calmer, okay? And then Queen of Cups, it could be Cancerian too. That was my second flip. The splits here are the Page of... Gosh, I always move decks and I get the same cards. Page of Pentacles and... yeah, look at that with the dog, you guys. The friendship that you see here, the resonance of friendship, or you have a new idea. Oh, there goes the Star. So this could definitely be a new business opportunity, or you're working on something spicy. This is like a creative thing, the Star to the Page of Pentacles, because it's healing. And then the Page of Pentacles talks about something new that you're building. I like that. I don't know what that, could you be writing? Could you be journaling more? Something here about like maybe you infuse music with how you feel. I don't know why I'm getting music influence as well. Music and the Star. Some of you play an instrument or you're in the studio. Like maybe you guys are working with voice. And yeah, maybe singing. Singing is what I see here. Practicing singing. Knight of Cups. Okay, who's that guy? Let's go there. Knight of Cups is a brand new offer of love. Also, you could have an admirer if the latter was not resonating with you. It starts with first admiration, and then it could be your own romantic feelings. See if those check out. It seems to be a Pisces around some of you. We got more water signs here. The reading is filling up with water. Cancer, right here. You have one Aquarius in the Knight of Swords, continuing with water here because you see the cup says significators. And that's very Neptunian. Maybe some of you are like remembering your dreams at night. And then the Six of Cups, bigger water card. Okay, cool. I think there's a little bit of reminiscing here on better days. I have to call it when I see it. There are some times that were easier, but you wouldn't be who you are today if you had not fully embraced your change. I'm going to add embrace. The embrace is actually the full pursuit of everything. If you think about that too deeply today, that's a bigger concept because it allows you to understand how far you've been able to come. High Priest also. So there's a Taurus new contract. I feel like it's a contract for some of you. Let me push it up. Knight of Cups person, please. Or you could also be redefining your beliefs with Taurus, because that Hierophant's going to keep coming out for the next few days, is my projections. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm feeling something from that. Knight of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this person? Because it seems here like they are aware that you care. You know how to self-nurture. She's the idiom for that. She's the absolute totem for that. Empress, Queen of Pentacles. The Star. You have finished your healing or you're on the way out. Maybe some of you are at like 91% healed is what I see here. Because if you have reached this point, like we're all in the same collective, right? We are ascending together. That's why they call it a collective, because we ascend as a group. I think that they could be seeing that you're nurturing something new, or this person wants to understand what that nurturing is about. Okay? We have, oh gosh, Seven of Cups again. Okay, repetition, but some new cards. King of Cups. He came out for a second time right now. That's 2 in this reading. And the Justice. Okay, in your weekly. Those are pretty big. I mean, I wouldn't count those as small at all. At all, she said. Seven of Cups is variety. Okay, so just remember that. Variety, choices. Sometimes it can be like a confusing day or you have a lot of choices. but that would be sitting next to the Queen of Pentacles. That's choices in this reading. There could be a guy, divine masculine, or a masculine that feels like you are talking to other people or your time is fulfilled there. Be clear. If you know them, let them know. For some reason here, they're in their feelings. And I'll show you because I have several cards about messaging you. Knight of Swords can be a message incoming. And then you have two of the same card here. I don't know why I'm getting that. King of Cups, King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. Shall we do an ASMR sometime this week? And then Wednesday I will be taking I'm going to take a little vacation on Wednesday. So let me know if you guys watch other readers too. Like, let me know if they get similar cards to me as well. I'd like to know like who's on the same frequency. Four of Wands. So we have gatherings. This person could want to know about your milestone or a milestone that was recently reached. How would you know that? Somebody is asking me. You would know because the milestone either happened in June or you had a lot of celebrations in that month, like June leading up to the first few days of July. That's interesting because it seems like that's where it's being watched too. The center of gathering, your choices. Another thing here is it's maturity of emotions. Maybe your age factors into this too somehow. Age and maturation. Why is that the combo I keep getting? King of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Recent past, I'm going to round it out really quick. You seem to be a missed opportunity as an Empress. So there is evolution of character there. Some of you, even if you write in your phone, these are the things I changed. That's part of your evolution. So this conclusion is saying the Seven of Pentacles is someone who missed the ball. Because that's the time and effort that they should have put into this Four of Wands. I don't think they did very much so. I feel like they want to come back, okay, in their desires. New person. New love, and it started at 1729. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, they might feel like you're very naturally abundant. You do well with your resources. Something's going on with family. Is there summarization? Because generational wealth is 10 of Pentacles. And it's also contracts for inheritance. So you could be signing stuff also right now. The Sun, for the current energy, they feel like you're very happy. You're positive. Less in the pessimistic zone. There are days where Libras, you know, that we get pretty hard on ourselves. That's a natural thing that we have. But we also know how to tap into optimism pretty well. I mean, it's not that hard. So for the Sun, I think that they see that generally you have a very week to week, you're very balanced. Or at least that's the portrayal. King of Wands keeps coming out in my new spot. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Let's do that. What is the King of Wands, please? And let me know of future intentions. What can we gather? Just showing you. Page of Wands. Look at that. And, ooh, blocked off too. Page of Wands is, that's news, like them acting very excited, exuberant. The beginning of news, Page of Wands. Sorry, you guys can see that I'm thinking hard. Page of Wands, please. Little bit more clarification. Just a tad bit more with this deck, which is my clarifier now. What is that one? The Page of Wands. 3 shuffles for the Page of Wands. And this is, you know, remember, this is good news for you because you get to react to this in terms of your goals. Some of you coming from the Empress position too, get to wait and see what some of these offers bring into your life. And it can have a surprise element with this kind of energy because there's a lot of fire. Look at this Sun, very enlightening. You had the sort of breakthrough too. So just remember that. Breakthrough, justice. It seems here people want to gather with you too in that Four of Wands. It's a very, very positive card, Four of Wands. 6 of Cups is the one that wanted to come out. Did we already have it today? Help me out here. Yes. This is what I was doing on is like kind of like skimming through it. 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. It's not the day of the doubles. You're just getting the 2 cards sometimes. Okay, you could hear from someone from the past. That's how I'm going to go ahead and, under that kind of energy, that's a past person. They don't necessarily have to give you bad feelings, okay? It's just from someone who is reaching a nostalgic point. They have reached the bar on the nostalgia as well. I think I talked about that in video 2 and 3 yesterday. King of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Queen of Wands. And I grabbed 2 Page of Swords. I wasn't expecting that. I just thought I grabbed this yellow card. I thought she was my only grab, and then I looked behind. You guys saw it was the baby blue card. I see that you could transform an old relationship, okay, where it can have some understanding. There's a lot of energy here, though, of you maturing. So it just now you get a choice to go down a brand new road. And it also seems like there's a visitor of the past, because 6 of Cups, generally in a reading, this is the kind of person that would return because they miss you very much. Okay, that's what I have for you for now. I won't be returning till much later. I apologize. It's going to be after 3 my time, and you guys know that I'm rarely late when I post. I'm usually back here on time. I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here today. It was my pleasure. And I will see you in the very, very near future.